I'm sure you've heard by now, Conservative MP Michael Chong's family was threatened by Beijing diplomats. The Prime Minister's office was advised of this, but chose not to let MP Chong know. Yes, the Prime Minister's office knew, and yet he did nothing. Let me summarize. Michael Chong has been a Conservative MP for 19 years and is well respected by all MPs, regardless of which party they belong to. He has long been an advocate for human rights around the world. He's been critical of the Chinese government's abuses, very notably on the persecution of Uyghur and Turkic Muslims in China. This has upset the Chinese government as they don't like it when people talk about the crimes that they commit against Muslims and other religious minorities in their country. And so, the Chinese government was looking for a way to intimidate Michael Chong and get him to stop speaking out. Now, Michael Chong was born in Canada, but his family is from Hong Kong, and he still has many relatives that live in Hong Kong. It has come to light that Chinese diplomats in Canada were looking for information on Chong's family in Hong Kong so they can threaten and intimidate him. It's a disgusting, unthinkable tactic, but it is not unheard of from this communist government in China. The Canadian intelligence services knew this, and they briefed the Prime Minister's office on threats to Michael Chong. However, nothing was done, and no one told Michael Chong until a few weeks ago when it came out in a Globe and Mail article. Yes, Michael learned of the threats to his family through the media. This became a big deal very quickly because not only was he not told, but the Chinese diplomat in question was also still operating in Canada. Liberal MPs even had the gall to accuse Michael Chong of knowing this and doing nothing about it for 2 years, basically victim blaming. Of course, that was just another liberal lie, and those accusations have now been withdrawn. Faced with an extreme amount of pressure, the government finally expelled the Beijing diplomat responsible for these despicable actions, but it took more than a week of constant criticism for the Liberals to act. These are serious allegations that directly affect our democratic institutions. Nothing could be more important. The only way we can get to the bottom of this issue is a full public inquiry. Sadly, I doubt that will ever happen. Why? Well, enter the good old NDP. Ever the faithful Liberal lapdogs, they have come to the Prime Minister's rescue yet again. They have sided with the Liberals to put this issue behind Parliament and move on. Once again, Justin Trudeau said jump, and Jagmeet Singh asked, how high, boss? The communist government in Beijing wants to disrupt our democracy here in Canada, and the NDP Liberal coalition just helped them out. So sad.